Welcome again for another day of studying the science of being deathless, part 3. I'm combining John chapter 11, 25 to 26 and Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. And I will be dealing with what is your choice. Last time I was dealing with understanding residue, but today, what is your choice? And I present to you two things, a poor thing and a rich thing. If I ask you that question, what is your choice between a rich thing and a poor thing? Ordinarily, 100%, I would say, let me not use the word 100%, 99.9% of humanity, of human beings, when asked this question, will say that their choice is, their choice are riches, that is, having riches around them. Now, look at this diagram. You see that everything has both inner and outer surface. Inner and outer surface. So a poor thing has inner and outer surface, just like a rich thing. But the rich thing has strength in the outer surface. The poor thing has weakness, and the rich thing has weakness in the inner surface. The poor thing has weakness, rather, in the outer surface and strength in the inner surface. What you look for when you desire a rich thing is the strength that it has. And when you make use of the strength, you leave the weakness as residue. When I was discussing about understanding residue last time, that was what I told us. And I told us that residue is what you have. So what you have is not the rich thing. If you choose a rich thing, what you have is the residue. When you've made use of the strength, you have residue left. So, but when you choose a poor thing, when you make use of the weakness, you have strength as the residue. So what you really have is residue, I told us last time. Now, what is your choice? So you look at the residue of whatsoever thing you are going to choose and then make choice. You don't just make choice from the outer surface of the thing, but you look at the residue and then make choice. And I'm going to tell us how a poor thing is being made use of so that you will understand where we are going. I hope you get it. Now, a rich thing and a poor thing. If you consider yourself weak, that is why you want to make use of riches. That is why you want to have riches surround you. If you consider yourself weak, and I want to tell you, if you consider yourself weak, you have agreed that you are going to die. Yes. It is your choice whether to die or not to die. So when you consider yourself weak, you just made the choice to die. When you consider yourself weak, you submit yourself under time and age. And then you will be